Yes, indeed. It is another episode of Race to 8. It's your boy Meech here with you as always. And it is our continuation of our Race to 8 Tournament of Champions. We've brought back some of the best that we've had on previous shows. We put them in a bracket, and they are competing for bragging rights and a luxurious prize that Darius and I are still negotiating on what that prize will be. But you guys will win something. We thank you guys for joining us this evening. Those that are watching live on Facebook, we got two teams eager and ready to compete tonight. As I said, they've been on the show in the past. To my right, I don't know if that's the left when people are watching, but we have Chris and Nadiyah here. What's up, guys?
Let's go.
We ready.
They are ready. And to my left, we have a team of goons. We have Courtney, and we have, as his moniker says there, for those that are looking, the one and only James.
We got the two best goatees in the game, baby.
Oh,
you feel
the two
me?
best goatees in the game.
You know, there you
go. Y'all should change our name to the like Team Goatee or something like that. But how you gentlemen doing tonight? Whatever. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing pretty good.
Excellent.
Doing pretty good.
All right.
Excellent.
All right. So
Tremendo.
You guys have played the game before. We got a little twist tonight, though. So we got 2 rounds. Traditional race to 8 rounds that you guys are used to, and then our third round, which generally the winning team after the first 2 rounds go to the race to 8 round. But tonight and for this tournament, both teams go to the race to 8 round. It's a little different than it was in past shows, and you guys will get a little more info on that as we move along. But both teams will be competing in 3 rounds. The team that accumulates the most points will advance to the race to 8 semifinals to play a team to be determined. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with round number 1. Maestro. Of course, I got to introduce the maestro, my man Darius. I think the higher seed goes first tonight, and I think that is Courtney and James. Is that right?
That's right. We got Courtney and James at a 3 seed, and Chris and Nadiyah are looking for the upset from the 6 seed tonight.
Oh, all right. So our first round tonight is a familiar round that we've played on past shows. It is called Higher or Lower. Tonight we put a little twist on it. We have 6 categories that Courtney and James, you guys are starting. You guys will get to choose one of these 6 categories, and based on that, whatever you select, you will get a higher or lower question. And of course, after getting the fact or information read to you, you have to tell us if said statistic is higher or lower.
Okay,
so,
wait. Say that one more time.
Okay. Higher or lower. We've played it before. You've played it before.
Yes.
You're gonna see 6 categories that Darius is going to display. You and James are going to select one of those categories, and that category is going to reveal a question, a stat, something of that sort, and you have to tell us if it's higher or lower.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Here are the 6 categories.
Before I unveil those, reminder: there is a steal. 1 steal per round if the other team gets it wrong, but you have to give us the exact answer. Here we go.
Category number 1 is things you wear. Mother Nature, how high, unwanted sports records, pop culture, and baby. So Courtney and James, you guys get to select one of these 6 categories, and a question will be revealed to you.
What you want to do, big dog?
I'm looking at things you wear.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, let's go with that.
Okay, Darius, they're gonna go with things you wear. Here's the question. 64. The number of years since Nike was founded. 64. The number of years since Nike was founded. Is that number higher or lower?
This is 2021, right?
Right.
I want to say lower.
So why you ain't turn this stuff on?
I'm thinking the same thing. I want to say lower too.
Okay. Let's go with lower.
Okay, Darius. Courtney and James say that Nike was founded less than 64 years ago. Are they correct? That is indeed correct. 100 points for James and Courtney. The correct answer is 54 years. 1964, Nike was founded in 1964, so Nike is 54 years old. Indeed, that is lower than 64. So James and Courtney are on the board, and we shift to Chris and Nadiyah. You guys get to select one of the 5 remaining categories.
What you think?
How you feel about Mother Nature?
Yeah, let's roll with it.
All right, Mother Nature, going to stand in order. Mother Nature. Here we go. 17,000. The average number of bees in a hive. 17,000. The average number of bees in a hive. Is that higher or lower?
What you think, Chris?
I don't really know much about bees. However, they may be accounting for the ones that haven't fully developed, so I can see it being higher than 17.
I think it's higher than 17 as well. Yeah.
All right. Nadiyah and Chris say that there are more than 17,000 bees in the average beehive. Are they correct? Indeed, they are correct.
Yes.
The average number of bees in a beehive is approximately 30,000. So that is 100 points for Chris and Nadiyah. They tie things up.
Whoa.
And we shift back to Courtney and James for your category selection. Here we go.
Yeah.
What you thinking?
I'm thinking baby. What are you thinking?
I ain't thinking that one.
All right. What about pop culture?
You know what? Let's go with unwanted sports records.
All right, I'm down with that.
All
right. They're going unwanted sports records. Here we go. 78. The number of career interceptions Paul Krause has, which is the most in the NFL. 78. The number of career interceptions Paul Krause has, which is the most in the NFL. Is that number higher or lower?
I've never heard of Paul Krause before.
You haven't?
Nah. And so, and my question was, this guy, so he can't be a quarterback because Brett Favre has the most interceptions thrown in the NFL. So he has to be a defensive back.
Yeah, he's a defensive player. It's a defensive player.
Okay.
78. Can I see that question again?
78, the number of career interceptions Paul Krause has, which is the most in the NFL. 78. Higher or lower, gentlemen? The pressure's on.
TikTok.
Man,
I'm gonna say is higher.
That's what I was gonna say.
All right, final answer.
Yeah, let's go with higher.
All right. They say Paul Krause, 78 interceptions, which is the most in the NFL, is higher. That figure's higher. Are they correct? They are indeed correct. It is higher. Paul Krause has 81 interceptions.
I saw the look on Chris' face. I'm like, man, he probably looked up the answer. He giving us that look like, yeah, y'all wrong.
Nah.
Well, you guys guessed your way to 100 more points, so you guys now have 200 and a 100-point lead. We shift back to Chris and Nadiyah. You guys have a category to choose from. You guys have 3 to choose from. Go ahead and pick a category.
Chris, you pick one.
Let's go with baby.
Yeah.
Baby. Here we go. Gonna assume this is related to babies. 3,902,292. The number of babies born in the U.S. in 2020. Wow, what a year to be born, ladies and gentlemen. 3,902,292. The number of babies born in the U.S. in 2020. Is that number higher or lower than 3,902,292?
I don't have a reason for this. My answer, Christopher. However, I don't believe is that high.
Right. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
It may be 3,800,000 and something, but not 3,000,009. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a little stretch.
Yeah, I think
it's too close to 4 million. You know what I mean? But
that seems like a pretty high number.
But there were a lot of babies being made in 2020.
Yeah,
that's a fact. People were on lockdown. You know what that was happening when they was on lockdown? They was locking it down.
a lot of December, September babies. You know what I'm saying?
Right. However, I don't think it's that high. That number is very specific.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think it's that high.
Let's bring that thing down a little lower. Yeah, let's go a little lower.
Final answer, guys.
Final answer.
All right. They say the number is lower, Darius. It's less than 3,902,292. Are they correct? That is indeed correct.
Yes.
Very good. The number of babies born in 2020 was 3,605,201. So it was slightly less than the figure that was originally quoted. Great job, guys. 200 points total. 100 points for that question. 200 in total for Chris and Nadiyah. So we got a tie game. We're back to James and Courtney. This is your final question of round one, unless, of course, you get a steal opportunity. Go ahead and pick your final category.
What you thinking?
It's only 2, gentlemen.
I want to go pop culture just because I have no idea what to expect from How High.
I know what's going on with high, but we'll go with pop culture.
Okay.
Final. That's the final. Let's roll with it.
Pop culture.
Pop culture. All right. Here's the question. 500. The average number of kernels in a popcorn bag. Y'all thought it was pop culture, like pop culture. No, this is popcorn culture, fellas. 500. The average number of kernels in a popcorn bag. Is that number higher or lower?
I have a question.
I think we're going to have the same question.
Because
don't tell me you're about to ask me popped or unpopped.
No. We talking about, is that a bag of popcorn that you get from the store or from the movie theater or whatever?
No, sir.
So it's not like just one
in a popcorn bag.
Wait, so it's not one like microwave popcorn bag.
Yes, sir.
Bag.
So it is. So it is
bag.
Like one bag. Okay.
The average size one, not the individual one.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like microwave popcorn. Okay, that's what we do.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to say, if it's microwave popcorn, I want to say lower than 500 kernels.
Me too. I'll go with that. Final answer.
All right. Darius, they're saying it's less than 500 kernels in the average bag of popcorn. Are they correct? They are indeed correct. The average bag of popcorn has 460 kernels, so it was close. So that's 100 more points for James and Courtney. That is a clean sweep for them in this round. They got 3 questions. They got 300 points. No pressure, Chris and Nadiyah, but you guys are left, of course, with the category How High? And here is the question. 38,120 feet, the highest point in the U.S. 38,120 feet, highest point in the U.S. Is that number higher or lower? They're deep in thought. Look at them both thinking hard.
Right.
I think
it's higher.
I think it's higher as well.
Yeah, it's definitely higher.
All right, final answer?
Yeah, final answer. Gotta be.
All right, Chris and Nadiyah say that 38,120 feet is too low, that the highest point in the U.S. is higher than that. Darius, are they correct?
Wow. Yeah, I knew it.
That is incorrect. The highest point in the U.S. is Denali. Pause. Wait.
I would like you to pause because the one and only James might know this answer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, you're right.
Well, he's left, so maybe
he's
Courtney.
Gone. Okay, all right. Well, Courtney.
Do not want to steal because I have no idea what.
I'm gonna say the only way you can steal is if you know the actual number of feet of the highest point in the U.S. I almost gave it away. I mean, I said the name, but you know, I didn't say how many feet it was. So you will not take the opportunity to steal.
I will not.
Okay. All right. Well, the highest point in the U.S. is in Alaska, and it is 20,310 feet. That is indeed the highest point in the U.S. So, Chris and Nadiyah don't get those 100 points, but we're finished with round 1, and we still have a very, very close game. Courtney and James have 300 points. Chris and Nadiyah have 200, and we're going to round number 2, where we're playing one of my favorite games, Delete the Tweet. This is... The number of Grammys that Whitney Houston won, is that number higher or lower than 4?
Listen, Shane, I'm going to level with you. She has the voice of an angel. So if she didn't win more than 4, I don't know. I don't know.
What was going on?
Right.
Here we go. The number is 45,035. 45,035. The number of career receiving yards Jerry Rice had.
Jerry Rice yards, it was 22,895.
Oh my God, is that right there? Yes, indeed. Some of our highlights from season 1 of Race to 8, of course, brought to you by the Zocial Gaming Network. We have some great things on tap, some new games, a lot of cool stuff coming soon. But right now, we are trying to crown a Race to 8 champion, and we're starting with this is week 2 of our first round of our brackets, and we got Courtney and James competing against Chris and Nadiyah. We're going to round 2. Courtney and James have a 100-point lead. They're up 300 to 200. And I think James is back, maybe, possibly, kind of, sort of. I saw his face. Now it's gone. but we think he will be back on shortly. Right now, though, Courtney isn't. There he is. There he is.
Yeah. I don't know. I apologize. I don't know what happened. But no, I didn't have an answer to that last one.
Oh,
that's what y'all was thinking.
That's cool because we moved on anyway, James.
Yeah, so. I know. For some reason, my camera went out. I heard everything, but I guess y'all couldn't hear me. I don't know what happened.
That's all good. It's all good. Courtney held it down in your absence, and we're getting ready for round 2. It's delete the tweet. So, if you guys are familiar with this game, it's James's favorite, as you can tell by his reaction. You are going to see a series of tweets from the Twitter account of, it could be a famous person, it could be a fast food restaurant chain, it could be from anybody of significance that has a Twitter account. We're going to read 3 tweets from that account. One of them is an actual tweet. 2 of them are fake. You guys have to identify which one is the actual tweet from said account. Since Courtney and James go into round 2 with the lead, they will be able to start this round. So we will go to the first series of tweets. Darius, is there are we doing categories this round or no?
No, sir.
No, sir. All right. Well, here we go. Courtney and James, you are about to get a series of tweets from author Stephen King.
Okay.
Here we go.
He's actually a really good follow on Twitter, too.
All right. So, first tweet says, I woke up this morning with the Oscar Mayer Wiener jingle in my head. This suggests a degenerative psychological condition that requires monitoring. That's the first tweet. Second tweet. I am working on my first pandemic novel called Get the Vax, Blockhead. And tweet number 3. If they would have listed the latest Fast and the Furious as comedy, it would have been an Oscar winner. So remember, 2 of these tweets are fake. One of them is an actual tweet from Stephen King. Courtney and James, which one is the actual tweet from Stephen King's account?
I actually think it might be number 1.
We can toggle back to the tweets if you need to take a gander at them.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Yeah.
All right. So tweet number 1. I woke up this morning with the Oscar Mayer Wiener jingle in my head. This suggests a degenerative psychological condition that requires monitoring. What do you guys think?
I'm gonna go with Courtney on this one. Is that you good with that, Court?
Yeah, I think it's the first one because Stephen King be tweeting out stuff like this.
Okay. I'll go with Courtney's judgment on this one.
All right, Darius. Courtney and James say that the first tweet from Stephen King about the Oscar Mayer Wiener jingle being in his head is the actual tweet from his account. Are they correct? That is indeed correct. That is the actual tweet from Stephen King's account. Great job.
You the man, Courtney.
Yeah, man. Stephen King be tweeting out some very odd stuff on Twitter. So
I believe that.
That means 100 more points for Courtney and James. That moves them to 400 points. And we shift to Chris and Nadiyah. Guys, you are getting ready to have a series of tweets from Chad Ochocinco. Chad Ochocinco, of course, almost got knocked out last weekend on the undercard of the Floyd Mayweather.
He did get knocked out, didn't he?
Fight. Huh?
No, he didn't.
I thought he did get knocked out.
He got knocked down.
Oh, okay.
He got up. We fall down, but we get up.
We get up.
I knew he was going to say that.
Oh, boy.
He got up and he finished that fight. He didn't win, but he finished the fight. So shout out to Ocho Cinco. Now he wants to fight Conor McGregor. Go figure. But we got a series of tweets here from Chad Ocho Cinco. Darius, let's go ahead and show Chris and Nadiyah the first tweet. Hashtag Ocho versus science. Eating McDonald's between workouts will increase your morale and hence multiply your metabolism expeditiously. Tweet number 2.
Oh, what the heck?
Lady cursed me out for cutting to the front of the line and declined my effort to pay for everyone's Starbucks drink. I'm slightly hurt. And the final tweet. Happiness is where the heart is. It's also can be found at the Walmart jewelry counter. All right. So one of these tweets is an actual tweet from the Twitter account of Chad Johnson, aka Chad Ocho Cinco. Nadiyah and Chris, which one is the real tweet?
Chris, which one are you thinking of?
I'm really leaning towards the first one. But I don't know if it might be a trick because it says Ocho versus science. I don't know if that's just kind of like a, trying to get us to lean towards that because that's his, his hashtag that he uses. But I do know that he says that eating McDonald's is, like, so he has this thing with McDonald's. So I really believe it's the first one. Which one do you think?
Because you said that, I don't think it's number 1 because that's the obvious choice.
Right.
I was leaning towards number 2 because it sounds a little more like him with the lady curse me out, kind of just how it sounds. And
right.
The way he writes his tweets.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I was looking for a child please, but there is no
child
please in there. But
yeah, you're right.
Okay, so number 1 is the obvious choice. So it's either got to be 2 or 3, right? That's what we're saying.
Yeah, man.
It's not 3.
Right.
It's not 3. It's 2. Okay, we're gonna go with 2 then. Let's do that. You want to do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, cool.
All right. They say tweet number 2. Lady cursed me out for cutting to the front of the line and declined my effort to pay for everyone's Starbucks drink. I'm slightly hurt. Darius, is that the correct tweet? Is.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that. Look at that. That was great team effort. Chris thought it was the first one. Nadiyah was like, wait a minute, let's talk through this logically.
It could have been the first one because he talks about McDonald's
all the time. He does
all the time.
Yeah, on his podcast, I saw a clip where he was arguing about how he eats McDonald's.
He was telling
all the time and how great a shape he's in.
Yeah, he was telling Cam Newton that he needed to eat more McDonald's to help him out or something like that. Or,
yeah,
I think it was on his podcast they were talking about it.
Yeah. So wow, good switch there. You guys get 100 points. Move it a little bit closer to Courtney and James. We now have a 400 to 300 game. Courtney and James, we're going back to you guys. We are getting a series of tweets from Jaden. I'm assuming Smith.
Oh,
everybody's favorite.
Probably.
All right.
Oh, I'm still here.
Okay, that's all right. We see the circle avatar. All right, here we go. So this is from Jaden. I'm Jaden Smith. Ready Player One is one of the best movies of all time, and now everyone can see its influence. That's the first tweet. Second tweet. Sandler's Murder Mystery is one of the best movies of all time, and now everyone can see its influence. And the final tweet. Tom and Jerry, the movie, is one of the best movies of all time, and now everyone can see its influence. Which tweet, Courtney and James, is actually from Jaden Smith's Twitter account? Which one of these movies does he think is the actual best movie of all time?
So the only reason why I want to say tweet number 1 is because I know he's a real big fan of like gaming and stuff like that. I've never heard of Sandler's Murder Mystery, and Tom and Jerry the movie just came out last year.
Sandler's Murder Mystery was on, I believe, Netflix or Amazon Prime, one of those streaming services. But I totally agree with you on the first tweet. The first tweet makes a whole lot more sense.
Yeah.
So you want to go with that?
Yeah, let's go with the first one.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are going with the first tweet.
Yes.
Ready Player One is the best movie of all time, and now everyone can see its influence.
Yes.
All right. Darius, is Courtney and James correct? Are on the ball. That is indeed correct.
Get
Because if you
excited.
think about it,
Question yet. You're on a roll.
yeah, because
Get
if you think about it,
excited.
everybody is like, you know what I'm saying, in the gaming and augmented reality and stuff like that. And, you know, look at Fortnite. So
Right.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, look at you guys thinking logically on this evening. Yeah, man, look at that. That's something. It's impressive. All right. Chris and Nadiyah, we're going back to you guys, and this series of tweets comes from the Twitter account of Stanford University. Stanford University. All right, here we go. First tweet says, friends in high places. Stanford researchers sent a robotic gripper which mimics gecko feet and could be well suited for cleaning up space junk to the International Space Station for testing. On board to help, Stanford alumna and NASA astronaut Kate Rubins, PhD 06. Ooh, that was a mouthful.
Yeah,
All right, second tweet. Maestro.
1 second. That's a very large tweet, so it takes a second.
It takes a little bit of time. All right,
No
problem.
It takes a second to reload.
Okay. All right. No one wants to live under the capricious rule. It's writing this little capricious rule of the algorithm. Not in finance, not in housing, not in advertising, not in hiring, not in any of the million other fields where machine learning and AI is taking over decision-making power. Machines are eliminating the middle class. How? All right. And then, of course, it says read more. So, all right. And the final tweet, which will take a minute to load. All right. When I was a medical student, I wondered if I had been on the other side of the exam table. Unfortunately, I found out when took out my liver. The latest issue of #StanMedMag examines racial inequity and inequality in medicine. All right. 3 tongue twister of tweets from the Twitter account of Stanford University. Chris and Nadiyah, which one of these tweets was actually from their account?
All right, hold on. Can you keep it on that tweet right there?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so no one wants to live under the capricious rule of the algorithm. Not in finance, not in housing, not in advertising, not in hiring. I don't remember. I don't remember Twitter having a read more button, but you know what I mean. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. What you think, Nadiyah?
I don't know.
I've never seen a read more button on Twitter. So that might be like a, way for us. That might be like something that's a little weird. But then also on you see where it says, can you go to read more? Yeah, so the read more is throwing me off, and then on the first tweet, instead of it being an I guess it's supposed to be like 2006, but it has a zero. It has an O.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? A lowercase O. So I don't know if that's like a typo or something like that, or someone else. I don't believe Stanford would put in a lowercase O for the zero. You know what I mean? Like
I was thinking the same thing.
I know they're trying to be hip and everything. You know what I mean? But
the typo in number 1 and number 3, because number 3 has a typo as well. So
yeah.
I've seen read more links on different platforms.
Right.
Not necessarily on Twitter itself.
Right. So they may have said it, but It
Right.
may be coming from like their website or something.
So sometimes it will say read more. It could say read more if there's like a word or two in there. But I've seen on different platforms where they have those type of links and that type of link. I just don't think Stanford would let typos pass. They're supposed to be a prestigious type of college. So I believe they'll have somebody, monitoring what is being said. But then I could also say that about Donald Trump, but all the typos he's had in his tweets and stuff. So good reason. But I don't know. I have one number in mind. Which one are you thinking?
I was really I was looking at the first one, although it had the lowercase o for the 6.
Yeah.
Just because it seemed a little bit more reasonable, but it says May 20th, and I haven't heard anything about the space shuttle as far as them sending gecko feet.
Now, I do want to point out that the tweets aren't necessarily like time sensitive either. So keep that in mind as well.
Oh, no, it said May 20th. That's why I was looking at the.
Right. Well, I guess I mean in terms of year. So that doesn't. These tweets might not necessarily be from 2021. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind when you're deciding. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. So this could be back in 2000.
It could be May 20th.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
For the most part, it'll be a year. Probably won't be any older than a year.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
We see number 3 one more time.
Yeah. Let's see.
1 second.
Tweet number 3 was the medical student tweet.
Okay. Yeah.
I found out when took out my liver. The latest issue of Stan Med Mag examines racial in it. I like that one. I do like it. It's a typo, but that's from a quote from someone. And they're really into like, you know what I mean, as far as racial equality. They have like the they bring on Black Thought, you know what I mean, and he like raps for Stanford. They have different black people that come in. They got the Geechee and Gullah guy that comes in there and he teaches a class for Stanford, you know what I mean, for as far as like you know what I mean, as far as racial and as far as like trying to like help the culture, you know what I mean. So I believe that if it's gonna be any one of the 3, I would like to go with the last one because it's not their words, you know what I mean. So I would like to say it would be the last one, but
all right, we need this has been great analysis. We need an answer.
What you think, Nadiyah?
I'm still stuck on number 2, but I'm gonna just
go. You stuck on 2?
I'm stuck on 2, but we'll go for number 3. Let's do number 3.
You want to do 3?
You
sure?
You had a good point.
So hold on. What's your reasoning for 2?
I don't know. Something telling me number 2, but no. Let's just go. We're gonna go with number 3. Let's do that.
Who telling you number 2?
You had a good logic as to why you chose number 3, and I don't.
Okay. All right. Let's roll with number 3 then.
Yeah. Let's
all
do
right.
That.
Tweet number 3. When I was a medical student, I wondered if I had been on the other side of the exam table. Unfortunately, I found out when took out my liver. The latest issue of Stan Med Mag examines racial inequity and inequality in medicine. Darius, is that the correct tweet?
Come on, let's go. Come on.
Is not the correct tweet. There are no steal opportunities in the delete the tweet game, or are there, Darius?
There are.
There are. Okay. Now,
wow.
James, Courtney, you guys have 2 tweets to choose from. If you wanted to steal opportunity, you guys, here's the thing. You guys are up. If I'm not mistaken, correct me, Darius. The score is 500 to 300.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you guys have a steal opportunity. You can attempt to steal. If you don't get it right, you lose 100 points, but you still have a 100-point lead if you lose those 100 points, and it's your turn. So,
what you think, Courtney?
So I mean,
I want to keep all of our points. So,
okay.
You said what?
I want to keep all of our points.
Okay, so you do not want to steal. Is that what you're saying?
Do not want to steal.
Okay, all right. So, Nadiyah, Chris, the correct tweet was actually tweet number 1. The first tweet was the correct tweet. Friends in high places. About the researchers sending a robot gripper to the space station. That was the correct tweet. All right. So
can I put a point real quick? Say something. I noticed that all the tweets up top had friends in high places. I didn't even pay attention to that.
Interesting.
Dang!
Did I?
Did you notice that?
Interesting.
Nope.
Interesting.
All of them had friends in high places on each one of the slides.
Yep.
And I wish I were. Dang.
Clues hidden in plain sight, people.
Oh my gosh, Darius with the Easter eggs. He's dropping Easter eggs on Race to 8. All right, so back to Courtney and James. You guys are up 200 points. Can take a 300-point lead if you can guess the correct tweet from the account of Wingstop. These tweets are from Wingstop. The first tweet: sliding into your DMs, bone in or boneless. Hashtag Wingstop Wednesday. Hashtag get these wings. The second tweet: Wingstop Twitter got me thinking about how I should have stopped being boring in our relationship. You don't have to respond, but tell your mama boneless wings are 60 cents on Monday and Tuesday. They all have pictures of Future, apparently. And the final tweet.
Coming.
All right. If her body count is greater than her wing count, you can't trust her. Oh boy!
My God!
If she don't leave nothing on the bone, then you gotta wife her. Oh my God! If she don't mess with the hot lemon, call her fries and leave her on the side. Jesus!
Wow.
Which one of these tweets is from the account of Wingstop? Wow!
Oh boy, that was tough, bro.
Woo.
That's hilarious.
That's pretty funny. But,
it is.
Oh my gosh. Number 3 was a doozy.
I don't know, man.
All right. I just don't think it's the first one. It's too plain. And Wingstop is one of those accounts that try to be like not necessarily provocative, but you know what I'm saying.
Clearly, with tweet number 3, they are provocative. But go ahead.
All right, go back to number 2.
1 second.
Number 2, Wingstop Twitter got me thinking about how I should have stopped being boring in our relationship. You don't have to respond, but tell your mama boneless wings are 60 cents on Monday and Tuesday.
I don't know.
I kind of want to go with number 2. Wait, go back to number 3 real quick. Go to number 3 real quick.
Number 3. If her body count is greater than her wing count, you can't trust her. If she don't leave nothing on the bone, then you gotta wife her. If she don't mess with the hot lemon, call her fries and leave her on the side.
Man, I'll go.
I want to scream so bad.
I want to say number 2.
Bruh. I want to say number 3, but
oh yeah, here we go. Got some dissension in the ranks.
Yeah, I think I want to. I would go with number 2.
he's on Twitter more than I am, so I trust him. So You my dog. Regardless if you wrong or right, man. I trust you.
Oh, look at this. Oh, that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go.
We'll go with
Brothers.
number 2.
Yeah, number 2.
All right. They say it's tweet number 2. Wingstop Twitter got me thinking about how I should have stopped being boring in our relationship. You don't have to respond, but tell your mama boneless wings are 60 cents on Monday and Tuesday. Are Courtney and James correct? Are correct. Wow. Tweet number 2 is indeed the correct
Good job,
tweet.
partner.
That is 100 more points for Courtney and James. They now have a 600 to 300 lead. That was you guys' final question of round number 2. And this will be Chris and Nadiyah's final question of round 2. And it is a series of tweets from the Twitter account of Lay's, as in the potato chip company. Tweet number 1 says Lay's and ketchup greater than fries and ketchup. Who agrees?
I do.
Tweet number 2. If you don't top your spaghetti with Lay's, are you even living? And tweet number 3. New Lay's flavor alert. Jalapeno and prickly pears. Which one of these tweets, Chris and Nadiyah, are actually from the Twitter account of Lay's?
I don't know.
I'll be totally guessing at this point.
Yeah, me too. Let's see. Can you go to the second one?
Yes, second tweet. Go back to that one. It says, if you don't top your spaghetti with Lay's, are you even living?
Go to the third one.
The third one, new Lay's flavor alert, jalapeno and prickly pears.
So I Nadiyah, what are you thinking? Which one you think?
I'm thinking number 2.
You thinking number 2?
Yeah.
If you don't top your spaghetti with Lay's, are you even living? And then the first one says what again?
The first one says Lay's and ketchup greater than fries and ketchup. Who agrees?
Or maybe 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 1.
All righty. Let's go with number 1.
All right. They're going to go with number 1, Darius. Lay's and ketchup greater than fries and ketchup. Who agrees? Do we all agree? Is it the correct tweet?
Yeah,
the correct tweet. Way to come back. That's like the second one. You guys deliberated and changed and been right. So way to go. 100 points for Chris and Nadiyah. That is the end of round 2. Courtney and James go into the final round with a 600 to 400 lead. We are now going to go into the final round, which is the race to 8 round. And here's how it works, ladies and gentlemen. Courtney and James, because they have the most points in the first round, will have the opportunity to control the board for this entire round. All right. So the way it works is you guys will be given a category, and each category has 8 answers, like the top 8 answers. It's going to be like some type of ranked question, most this or most that. And so you guys will have to give answers. Your answers, the higher your answer. So think Family Feud. If you get the number 1 answer, that point value is the highest. If you get the number 8 answer, that point value is lowest. You guys will volley back and forth with answers until a team gets 3 strikes. Once your team gets 3 strikes, you're eliminated from that question. If the other team has not reached 3 strikes yet, they can continue to answer until they get 3 strikes. So You're eliminated from a question when you get 3 strikes. Once both teams get 3 strikes, then we move on to question number 2. Just 4 questions in this final round, but you guys can easily make up the 200 points. You're down, Chris and Nadiyah, and come out on top. So Courtney and James have to be on their P's and Q's. So are we ready for the first category?
We ready.
We ready. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, Maestro.
Keep in mind, if you're not quick with your answers, you will also get a strike.
Correct. So you guys really need to answer we'll say within 8 seconds. It's race to 8. We'll stick with the number 8. We'll give you like 8 seconds to give us an answer.
All
right. So there are 4 categories. Courtney and James, you guys get to select which category we're going to start with. So the first category is things you wear. Second category, Mother Nature. Third category, how high. These might sound familiar.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Wrong.
I was about to say.
I'm like, what's going on?
Y'all know these answers, I hope.
All right. So do we have categories for this round or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that. That was the previous round you guys just played. So here we go. We're going to get those categories for you momentarily. We have a 600 to 400 game. James and Courtney with a slim advantage, but Chris and Nadiyah can make up for it right here and get the dub. All right.
Let me just 1 second.
All right, Courtney, James, how you guys feeling going into this round?
Confident.
Pretty good.
All right, that was
What's this score?
Very short and sweet. 600 to 400. Chris and Nadiyah, you guys have 400. Courtney and James have 600. They actually did not get an answer wrong in those first 2 rounds.
Right.
So you guys each had 3 questions, worth 100 points. So they got all 6 of their questions right. So they go into this round with a perfect score. I don't know if anybody did that last week.
That's a race to 8 record, right?
Possibly. We won't put that out there just yet.
Okay,
Possibly.
all right.
Yeah, James might be Googling something. He don't got his phone.
You can't see him. Chris calling
I don't cheat. I don't cheat like that.
You know the saying, say if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Come on now.
And LeBron ain't here tonight.
LeBron is waiting though. He's waiting in the wings. Him and Ty won last week, so they are in the semifinals. So you might have to back that up, buddy, if your team wins tonight.
All right, we're ready.
All right, here we go. The categories for tonight's race to 8 round are.
It's not going to show you.
It's not going to show me. All right. So here we go. Most downloaded apps in the U.S. in 2020. The most downloaded apps in the U.S. in 2020. Courtney and James, you guys get to answer first.
When we start now?
Yes.
TikTok.
Facebook.
Hold on. You only get it's a volley back and forth. So you guys got TikTok. That's 100 points for you guys. Now Chris and Nadiyah get to guess.
Oh, got you.
Robinhood.
My fault. I was a little fast on the trigger, so I'm gonna ask that y'all just say final answer if y'all wanted to go back and forth. That was my fault, Courtney.
Oh, okay.
So Nadiyah, Robinhood, final answer.
Final answer.
All right, Robinhood. Oh, that is a strike. I'm really surprised that that's not.
I am too.
One of them for 2020 for sure. But that one strike for Chris and Nadiyah. Courtney and James is back to you guys.
Let's go Roblox. Final answer.
Roblox. Final answer. Oh, that is a surprise as well. One strike for Courtney and James. Chris and Nadiyah, back to you guys. Most downloaded apps in the US in 2020.
You got one, Chris?
Yeah. Let's go with it's like Call of Duty. It's like a Call of Duty Warzone or something like that. Call of Duty Warzone is like a gaming app on the phone.
So like Call of Duty for the
mobile
app?
Yeah, Call of Duty mobile.
Okay, so Call of Duty mobile. Final answer. Oh, that is strike 2, Chris and Nadiyah.
I got one.
Okay, James.
Courtney, what you think about Zoom?
Zoom, yeah. Final answer.
Zoom, final answer.
Zoom, final answer. All right, 90 points, 90 more points for James and Courtney. Chris and Nadiyah, you guys got to get this one or you're knocked out of this question. You guys got 2 strikes, so we need a good answer.
Microsoft Teams.
Microsoft Teams.
Final answer.
Final answer. Maestro. Oh, that is a 3rd strike. Shay says, "Come on, people, are you serious right now?" Shay can't believe it. What's going on?
Yeah.
All right, so Courtney and James, you guys only have 1 strike, so you can continue to answer till you get 3. So far we got TikTok and Zoom on the board.
Snapchat.
Yep.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Final answer. Snapchat. We need to see the big board is number 7. So that is 40 additional points for Courtney and James. And you guys can keep going. Keep rolling. Claire also said, "Come on, y'all."
Roll with it, Court.
Let's go Instagram. Final answer.
Instagram. Final answer. Instagram is number 3, 80 points. All right.
What the heck? Let's go Facebook.
Final answer.
See, I don't want to. Okay, go ahead.
Is that a final answer?
Is that a final answer, Courtney?
No, because Facebook is on most people's phones already. But yeah, you know what? Let's go with it. Let's go with Facebook. Final answer.
Final answer. All right.
Oh,
Facebook is number 5, 60 points. All right. You guys still have 1 strike. So you guys are racking up the points here if you guys can keep going.
Let's go Twitter.
Final answer.
Twitter. Final answer. Maestro. Oh, that is incorrect. That is your 2nd strike, but you guys still can guess. You got 1 more strike.
Let's go Hulu.
Hulu. Final answer?
Final answer.
Final answer.
All right, Hulu. That is strike number 3, but you guys racked up 370 points in that round. So there were 3 answers that you did not get. What came in at number 4?
I can't believe Robin Hood wasn't.
I'm sorry, number 8, Disney Plus.
Yeah, should have said Disney Plus. I was trying to think of one.
Number 8, number 6,
Netflix.
Cash
App.
I was gonna say Cash App too, right after she said Robin Hood.
All right, and number 4,
Netflix.
Facebook Messenger.
Wow.
All right, those are the top 8 most downloaded apps in the U.S. in 2020. No, Shane, DoorDash was not one of those apps, but that's a good guess because a lot of people were ordering out. So as it stands right now, James and Courtney now have 970 points. Chris and Nadiyah, you guys have 400, but you can score big here in this next round, this next set of questions. Here we go. Courtney and James, you guys do get to start it off, but the category is most dangerous U.S. jobs. Most dangerous U.S. jobs. Courtney and James, you guys started off.
Electrician. Final answer.
Electrician. Final answer.
Yeah, keep me honest.
All right. That's a strike. Strike 1, Courtney and James. Chris and Nadiyah, what do you got?
Chris, I have a miner.
Huh?
A miner, like a coal miner.
A coal miner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Final answer.
All right. So we got like coal mining.
Darius really drawing this out.
I was gonna say, well, Maestro. All right, coming in
I just have to confirm.
Coming in number 7, so that gives Chris and Nadiyah 40 points. Courtney and James, back to you guys.
What about Courtney? What about police officer?
Let's go, police officer. Final answer.
Police officer. Final answer.
What?
And that is wow. I was shocked by that too. That is strike 2.
Ain't nobody killing the police.
Chris and Nadiyah, you guys get an opportunity to add some points here. Courtney and James are screwing up. So here you go, guys.
Well, excuse me?
Huh?
You want to do soldier?
Military? Yeah. Military.
Yeah. Final answer.
All right, military.
Ooh.
All right. That's strike 1. All right, Courtney and James, you guys have 2 strikes. So you need to get an answer here to stay alive for this question.
Man,
let's go firefighter.
What about construction worker?
Man, we can use both of those. Which one you want to go do?
You know what? Let's go firefighter.
All right, firefighter. Final answer.
Firefighter. Final answer.
If it's oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me, man.
All right, Chris and Nadiyah, you guys only have 1 strike.
So
you guys,
so what's the name of the subject again?
Most dangerous U.S. jobs. The most dangerous jobs.
Dangerous U.S.
Most
jobs.
dangerous jobs. Yes.
What about let's say this? What about the people that fish, like deep sea, like they catch like fish, and they have like the fishing or deep sea fishing or whatever like that, like crabbing and stuff like that. How many strikes we got?
Just one strike.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. So deep is that a final answer? Deep,
yeah, like
deep
fishers. Deep sea fishers or yeah.
Okay. All right. We got fishers, deep sea fishers. That is
Darius,
number 2.
Who did Darius poll? I want to know who he polled.
All right.
That is 90 points added to your total there. All right.
Watching Deepest Catch. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Let's go with like truck drivers, like ice road truck driving, or like, you know what I mean, like transporters,
Okay.
like yeah.
All right, so we got truck drivers, transporters,
18
something in that
drivers.
realm,
Yeah.
Maestro. Is that on the board? All right, other transportation workers, give them 30 more points. They got 160 in this round, still rolling with only 1 strike, and there are 5 answers left on the board. Shay can't believe it. He said, wow, some of these answers.
Yeah, I can't believe it either.
All right. Chris is rolling right now. He's hot.
Whose turn is it?
It's you guys. Courtney and James are out. They have
okay. How about
you guys have the control of the board.
How about iron worker, Chris?
You said iron?
An iron worker.
An iron worker?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Iron worker.
Yeah.
I didn't.
All right.
I don't know.
Whatever.
I don't know. Yeah, let's roll with it. That's final answer.
All right. Iron worker.
Iron worker.
An iron worker. Oh. That would be strike number 2. All right, Chris and Nadiyah, here we go. You guys got to get one on the board to stay alive.
Right.
Or you are out. But you have accumulated 160 points so far, and Courtney and James didn't get any, so you put a dent into that lead.
Let's go. Let's go with underwater welding.
Underwater welding.
Or welder, yeah.
Or welder, or underwater welder.
Mm-hmm.
What do we got, Maestro? Is that on the board? All right. That will be 3 strikes. All right. So let's see the
I
answers.
gotta see these answers.
Yeah, let's see the answers that you guys did not get. Let's start with number 6.
One has to be a pilot.
Dredge, excavating, and loading machine operators. All right. Number 5. Paving, surfacing, and tamping equipment operators. So would that be like construction workers? Would that fall under that? Paving, surfacing, that kind of sounds like constructions, right?
Possibly.
Yeah, well, you'd need to be specific because there's multiple roles under construction, I would say.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. And number 4, I just think Nadiyah just alluded to it, aircraft pilots and flight engineers. Number 3, sailors and marine oilers.
Oh, be on oil rigs, I guess.
And number 1, the most dangerous job in the U.S. logging
I was gonna say lumberjack, but I thought y'all would laugh at me.
Logging workers.
I wouldn't have laughed at you, man.
Wow.
Claire says nowadays a teacher is the most dangerous job in the U.S. All right, so Chris and Nadiyah, I think you guys got 160 points that round. So that adds to your total. So that gives you guys 560 altogether. Courtney and James still have a sizable lead, but we got 2 more questions. And the next question, Courtney and James, you guys do get to start. Most expensive U.S. colleges. Most expensive U.S. colleges.
Well, Courtney, I'm going to say Harvard.
Final answer, Harvard.
Harvard.
What?
That is a strike. Harvard is not
I'm
on the
done.
list.
I'm
All right,
so
Chris and
done.
Nadiyah.
MIT.
MIT. Final answer?
Final answer.
All right, MIT. That is an all. That is a strike. Wow.
Okay.
Two
let's
that I
go.
thought might be on there.
Wait, Courtney. What you about to say?
I was gonna say Stanford.
All right, yeah, Stanford.
Final answer, Stanford.
Stanford. Is Stanford on the board? It's not. That is strike 2
You
for
got to be
James,
shitting
Courtney,
me,
Chris,
man.
and Nadiyah.
Hey, let's go with Notre Dame.
Okay.
Notre Dame. Shane says, ain't nobody gonna run this board. Notre Dame. Is Notre Dame on the list? That is strike number 2 for Chris and Nadiyah. Shane says number 1 is probably West Bumblefuck University in Northern Idaho.
Exactly.
All right,
Courtney.
and James.
All right, man. Look, this was in my head. I don't know if it's right. You can disagree with me. I don't care. Yale.
I was gonna say Yale too. That was gonna be my next answer. So Yale, final answer.
Yale, final answer. Is it on the board? And that is strike number 3. Listen, Chris and Nadiyah. Somebody gotta get one right.
Hold
You
on.
all right, Shane? Ain't nobody running this board.
So since they're off the board, now we can start actually running the board. All right, ready?
Right.
Oh, Chris, go.
Chris, we lost Chris.
Oh, don't worry, I got this.
On the board or run away?
He said, "I'm out." It's too hard.
Since Dale got a board, we can start running the board.
So we have 2, right? Down, right?
You guys have 2 strikes. So if you get one wrong,
Uh-huh.
we're done with this question. I think Chris is back.
All right. I don't know what happened, man. But my thing
worry,
was
we
kinda
got it.
went out. All right, so
what was the topic again? Most expensive college?
Most expensive U.S. colleges, correct.
US colleges.
You guys have no room for error. You guys have to get this right to stay alive.
all right, let's go with Morehouse.
I was Christopher. I'm thinking
HBCUs. are more expensive than public colleges? So let's go with you say you want to go with Columbia?
This is our last one now. We have 2.
Okay, go ahead.
You want to do?
Yeah, Shane.
That's no, dog. No.
All right, so
Go ahead.
So Nadiyah, you said Columbia.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Nadiyah. That's final answer, Columbia. Let's roll with that then.
You want to do that? Okay.
Yeah. This is our last strike, right?
It's your last strike.
Oh, yeah.
He already said final answer.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're gonna roll with that.
Columbia, final answer. Is Columbia on the board?
It probably is.
Yep. Columbia is number 2.
Number 2?
90 points. Courtney, you better not be Googling.
No, I'm not. I'm looking at God is dope, bro. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
What about
trying to get your Juneteenth apparel? Okay, Chris and Nadiyah, what you got?
What about hold on, where you said Columbia? Where's Columbia located? In New York, right?
I think that's California, right?
California?
No, I think Columbia is in New York.
It's in the east.
I know it's on the East Coast.
It's on the East Coast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's what do you think about Princeton?
Let's do that. Let's go. Yeah.
Princeton? Okay.
Bro, what?
All right, Columbia University is in New York, by the way, just
All right.
in case you want to know. But you guys said Princeton.
Yep.
Final answer.
Let's
Home
go.
of Michelle Obama. Is that indeed on the list? Show us the board, dears. We're not seeing it. It is not. That is strike number 3. Chris and Nadiyah, you did manage to get 90 points. So somebody got an answer on the board. But let's look at the most expensive U.S. colleges. Let's start with number 8.
U of M. What?
University of Southern California.
I started to say USC.
USC.
I started to say that.
All right. Number 7, Brown University, which is an Ivy League school.
Yeah.
Number 6, Scripps College.
Never heard.
Which I've never heard.
Nobody going.
They the ones that make the textbooks.
Number 5, Barnard College. Who knew Barnard had his own college? All right, Barnard College. Number 4, Northwestern University. That was one that I probably would have said because it's big medical school. Harvey Mudd College comes in at number 3, and the most expensive college in the U.S.
University
is
of Chicago.
UCLA.
The University of Chicago.
That's
Who
what
said that?
My sister went there for 2 years.
What?
Yeah.
Lord.
And you didn't know that? You did. Your sister's paying all that money.
She must have went on a scholarship.
She was
She
hooping.
did. She
Your
did.
sister
She
went
went
on
on
a
a
hoop
basketball
scholarship.
scholarship.
Yeah, she yeah.
University of Chicago.
I didn't know.
University of Chicago. Wow. All right. So we only got one answer in that category, but 90 points gets you guys a little bit closer. Here's the final round. You guys got to get big points this round, Chris and Nadiyah. You guys got to bring it home. Okay. Here we go. Courtney and James, you guys get to answer first because you control the board. But highest paid actresses in 2021. Highest paid actresses
In
as
2021?
as of 2021. The highest paid actresses.
All right.
Angelina Jolie, final answer.
Angelina Jolie.
James said, hold up, man.
Hold on. Okay. All right.
Oh,
he said final answer.
He said final answer.
Okay.
All right, he said final answer. That's locked in. Angelina Jolie. It's number 2, 90 points. Angelina Jolie is indeed on the list. Chris and Nadiyah.
I got another one.
Hold on, James.
What you think?
Hold that thought, my brother.
I can't remember that. I can't remember her name. No.
Guys, I didn't clear the board for the last one, so it didn't allow me to put the 90. So we owe 90 to that 370.
Okay, that's fine.
Clear and transparent.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right, Nadiyah.
We got Chris and Nadiyah, highest paid actresses.
Scarlett Johansson.
My girl, ScarJo. Is ScarJo on the list? Was that final answer, by the way? Yeah, no. Well, we said there's an awe, so that's a strike. No Scarlett Johansson. That would have been one of my guesses, Nadiyah. So don't feel bad.
Who you got,
I also
James?
kind of have a crush on ScarJo too, but that's okay.
Uh,
All right, James,
Charlize Theron.
Courtney.
What you say?
Charlize
Who you got?
Theron.
We need an actress. Who you got?
Yeah. James said Charlize Theron.
Theron, yeah.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Charlize Theron. Maestro.
What?
That is a strike. Charlize Theron is not on the list. That's a good guess, though. All right, Chris and Nadiyah, back to you guys.
Christopher, there's this actress, right? She does she has a, I ain't even gonna say that. I think her name is Sofia Vergara.
Final answer?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sofia Vergara, final answer. It's a shocker to me. She's the highest paid actress in the U.S. Number one answer.
She's on one of the biggest television shows.
Yeah, because she's on Modern Family, which is huge. She does all those commercials too. So she makes bank. And Shane says, and she's hot too. All right, Shane.
Yeah, she is, man.
Settle down, Shane.
Settle down, but easy. I was talking about ScarJo, so I can't talk. All right, James and Courtney, it's back to you.
Wait,
guys.
hold up. Can I say Nadiyah?
No, you cannot.
If you want to strike, you can say Nadiyah.
No. I just jumped in. What about Halle Berry?
No.
Okay.
Let's go Amy Schumer.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Amy Schumer. That's a good answer. Final answer. Is she on the board?
I cannot believe that.
That would be strike two for Courtney and James. Chris and Nadiyah, back to you guys. You only have one strike so far. You've scored 100 points in this round.
What's Nadiyah? What's the from Elise from that one show, Black Lady? I can't remember her name.
Kimberly Elise?
No, Elise. That's her name on the show. Is Elise? It's called like How to Get Away with Murder.
Freak. What's her name? Dang. I don't know, but I know Melissa McCartney.
Okay.
Yeah.
Final answer?
Oh, yeah.
Melissa McCarthy, final answer.
She got to be on there.
Yep.
Number 4.
Oh my God.
70 points. I can't believe why you didn't think that's not a surprise at all.
But I can't believe she's up there and Amy Schumer is not up there.
Yeah, Melissa McCarthy makes way better movies than
Right.
Amy
Oh
Schumer.
no, I totally agree.
Way better.
But Amy Schumer got that big Netflix deal and all that.
Yeah. All right. James, Courtney, you guys are on 2 strikes, so got to be right here.
Oh.
James?
Man,
James left. He's like, I'm going.
I ain't left. Oh man, I'm drawing a blank here, man.
How about
Don't say final answer yet.
Okay. I'm thinking. Oh man, I can't say that because I doubt she's up there. James, what you thinking, bro?
I need an answer, guys.
What about let's go Viola Davis?
Okay. Yeah, Viola Davis.
Viola Davis, final answer.
Viola Davis, final answer, Darius. Can we see that big board? That is strike number 3 for Courtney and James. You guys are out. Now, they take it as long as Giannis does at the free throw line. All right, Nadiyah and Chris, you guys currently have 2 strikes as well. Or do you? No, you have 1 strike. I'm sorry. One strike. I apologize. One strike. There are 5 answers left.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can make a run here if you can get if you guys can string together some answers.
Yeah, we still need our 90 points too.
We got you. We got you. You guys really have that number should be 460, not 370. We got it.
Hey, Nadiyah, who's the she played on Friday. She was Craig's sister. What's her name again?
Craig's sister?
Yeah.
Oh, Regina King.
Yeah. I want to say her. I want to say Regina King.
Let's go. Final answer.
I want to say that, yeah.
All right, Regina King.
I want to know what list Darius used to get this.
That is strike number 2. Are you looking at a list, Courtney?
I am looking at a list.
Oh, so you're cheating. All right.
I mean, we done, so no, I'm not cheating.
Chris, this is your last chance here. You guys need to string together a lot here to win the game. So you guys definitely have to at least get this one right.
Here's the thing. They have to run the table to win the game.
All right. Well,
1060 to 820, and if you run the table, it will beat them by 20 points.
Got it.
All right. There you go.
Okay.
What do you think about remember who played Wonder Woman?
I don't even know her name.
You don't know?
No.
I do. I know her name. You
be
want
quiet, James.
Yeah. I don't think Issa's up there.
Who?
Issa Rae.
Issa?
Yeah.
Try Emily Blunt.
Emily Blunt.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Yeah, let's do that one.
All right. Yeah, Emily Blunt. They're still alive. 50 points.
Yeah, I knew she was going to be up there.
Comes in at number 6.
Okay.
Chris and Nadiyah are still alive. There are 4 answers left.
Let's see.
He has his hands on his head. He's nervous.
Come on. I'm trying to think about all the stuff that came out. What's her name?
2021.
What's her name? The girl who doing the God darn it, Cruella DeVille thing.
I know her. I know her.
Dang, I can't remember her name. And the movie just came out.
Yeah,
I drew a blank. Oh, I know her name now. Okay.
Damn,
okay.
This is top 8, not top 10. Okay, I'm looking at a top 10 list.
All right, guys. Here we go.
Yeah, Nadiyah, I don't know.
No.
I don't be knowing their name.
I know, man.
Yeah, you guys got an answer?
What I got is Elizabeth Moss. That's my last one.
Elizabeth Moss.
Oh, that's the lady from Handmaid's Tale, right?
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
She's a good answer.
Be on there.
All right, final answer?
Yeah.
Elizabeth Moss. Darius. Do Chris and Nadiyah stay alive with Elizabeth Moss?
Come on.
They do not.
Come on.
That's crazy. She's number 9 on the list that I was looking at, and Viola Davis is number 10.
That is
yes.
That is strike number 3.
That must be a TV list you looking at.
Wow.
All right.
Yes.
So
You said actors.
They're actors. Remaining answers on the list. Show us the big board. And at number 8 is
Y'all forgot about movies.
Ellen Pompeo.
That's Meredith Grey.
Grey's Anatomy comes in at number 8.
Okay. I would never got that.
Number 7 is a vet in the game. She's been in it for a while. Nicole Kidman.
I ain't think about
comes
her
in
either.
at number 7. Number 5 is a real vet in the game. One of the best actresses that ever lived.
The OGest of the OGs.
Meryl Streep.
Aye.
2011 for a lifetime.
And I think Shane is giving the clue to who number 3 is.
Gal Gadot.
You guys said
Gal
the woman
Gadot
who played Wonder Woman. You guys couldn't get her name.
Man,
Her name is Gal Gadot. She comes in at number 3. So those are your top 8 highest paid actresses in 2021. So the game is over, and the winners. Okay, well, Chris and Nadiyah technically scored the most points in the race to 8 round, but we take a cumulative total of the points scored in the entire game. And because of that, our winners tonight are Courtney and James. So Chris and Nadiyah, you outscored them in the race to 8 round by 10 points, but their 200-point lead coming into the final round carried them over the hump. Courtney and James will advance to the semifinals. Chris and Nadiyah, we're sorry. In the words of Boys to Men, we have come to the end of the road.
I have a question though.
Sure.
Why am I seated number 3 and not number 1? I won the first race to 8 ever.
Oh my God! Can we talk about that offline? Can we talk about that offline? Well, Shane and Claire have probably appeared on the show more than anybody else, and
they have the most cumulative points.
Yeah, and they scored the most cumulative points. Thank you, Maestro. But before we sign off, Chris, Nadiyah, do you guys have any parting words before we say goodbye to you guys?
Well, there's always season 2.
One.
Yeah,
Wrapping up one.
I'm saying
it's always another season.
Season 2.
Oh, there's always season 2. Yes, and you guys,
we'll probably see you on season 2.
Yep, we'll see you guys for sure on season 2.
Hey, it was great facing you guys today. Very worthy opponents.
Yeah,
very
look at you guys, gracious in victory.
Yeah.
Because you know what, they played fair. They didn't.
They played fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
in the words of Rasheed Wallace, both teams played hard.
Yes.
That's right.
There you go.
In the words of Bone Thugs and Harmony, and I'm gonna miss everybody.
All right. Well, Chris and Nadiyah, thanks so much for joining us. We will see you guys, of course, in season 2. Courtney and James, you guys are the big winners tonight. You guys have to feel great, right? Guys gotta feel good.
Feel really good, yeah.
God is good. God is good.
All the time.
All right. Well, you guys will advance to the semifinals. We still have 2 more weeks of first round matchups. So we will be back next week for our 3rd of 4 first round matchups. This has been Race to 8. Be sure to tune in each and every week, every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There is the bracket there. Courtney and James advance on one side of the bracket. LeBron and Ty advance on the other side. Next week, we will have one of our back-to-back winners, Darnell and T-Berg, will be going against Johnny and Brittany. So that should be a good matchup. And then 2 weeks from tonight, we will have our final first round matchup. It will be the top seeded Claire and Shane versus Kyra and Heather. So again, it's your boy Meech. It's been Race to 8. We will see you guys next week. Enjoy the rest of your night. Peace.
Doses.